Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my videos. Here's the latest about that train derailment there on the Yellowstone River in Montana. Here we have an image from the Billing Gazette. It says Columbus Fire Chief Rich Cowger addresses about 60 residents in the Columbus High School gymnasium during a public meeting Wednesday about the train derailment near Reed Point. State and federal officials leading the recovery and cleanup following the derailment of a train into the Yellowstone River said during a public meeting in Columbus Wednesday. The effort will take several months. I believe earlier this week they were going to send divers down to check out the situation where the cars had derailed. I haven't heard or found during my search about any update about what the divers found. They're evidently finding out that what the government is telling the people isn't the entire truth. Here's an image of some of the cars. Looks like they're placed on plastic. Let me bring this over. 4 members of what they call the Unified Command. What they're unified in cleaning up or something else. They tried to reassure residents that everything possible is being done to restore the river to its pre-derailment condition. This here is an image of the trains when it first derailed. This one, I believe, is ground up recycled metals. And then the yellow would be the sulfur. And then the other ones would be the asphalt. You can see here in this image, one of the rail cars is laying right on top of the piling. And this was a newer piling. Now they're saying that when the trestle over the river near Reed Point failed Saturday morning, it was just before 7 a.m., 17 cars derailed, with 10 of them landing in the river. 9 of the 10 cars that ended up in the river were each carrying about 30,000 gallons of molten sulfur or asphalt. Both the sulfur and the asphalt solidified into chunks when it hit the cool water of the river. That's what officials were saying. During the meeting, however, not every official matched what some residents said they were seeing. Brian Kane of Columbus said he was fishing with friends 2 days ago, about 15 miles downstream from Sunday's derailment. One of his friends snagged something that they thought at first was a rock. It ended up being a piece of congealed asphalt that weighed about 3 pounds, had molded around sticks and dirt from the river. It wasn't fully solid, Kane said. While remaining a whole piece, it was closer to the consistency of putty. Kane said he could bend it by poking it with a stick, and he evidently uploaded the video to TikTok. I did find this video here. I don't know if it's the one that they were talking about, but it says my friend Lane snagged this piece of asphalt and sticks. Yeah, and he's poking it, and yeah, it's soft. What Kane found is what state officials called globule. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be smaller than what was posted. They can be long, sort of stringy, or they can be flat, said Columbus Fire Chief Rich Cowger, a member of the Unified Command. Shasta Steinwinden, a State Department of Environmental Quality complaint coordinator, said the Unified Command team was still in the assessment phase and couldn't provide an exact size of the globules. Cowger said that he has seen globules as small as his thumbnail and others a few feet long. Cowger said, I don't think I've seen anything what Kane described. There's evidently 2 asphalt cars and 2 sulfur cars and a hopper filled with scrap metal. I showed you that. Still going to be removed from the river, they say, within a week. Well, today's Friday. The next step will be to clean the river of the solidified sulfur and asphalt. A lot of people have asked if this contamination is going to flow into Yellowstone Lake. No, it's going the opposite direction. When the bridge collapsed, the river was running about 20,000 cubic feet per second. Within 30 hours, the disaster globules were found about 50 miles downriver. And they are not sure how far the product, the asphalt and the sulfur, flowed down the river. They are also saying that the asphalt and sulfur shouldn't, no, there's no guarantees that it would dissolve in the water. Therefore, it shouldn't impact drinking health. I wouldn't want to take a chance, would you? They also said they have not detected an increase in water of sulfur, which is supposedly non-toxic. Well, if it's non-toxic, how come that it may cause diarrhea or a burning sensation? And then why 1 mile upstream and 2.5 miles downstream from the collapse is it closed to fishing and boating and other recreation? Why upstream? I found another article which said that MRL spokesman Andy Garland told Rail Technology the cars remain safely out of the water and there has been no release involving this material. We closely monitor all releases involving molten sulfur and asphalt and mitigation any impacts to the site and surrounding area. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.